Welcome to Mysteries and Crime. I'm your host, Melissa Thompson. Tomorrow, September 15th, will mark 3 months since Summer Moon Utah Wells has gone missing, and the antics have not stopped behind the scenes. Donald Wells released a statement to Voices Behind the Wall and Benny Keys on their YouTube channels, to which he texted the statement. He said he doesn't wish to vocalize or go live anymore. He said it's better to have it in writing. And I'd like to go over this statement because it's his usual disgusting behavior. So here we go. To whomever this may concern, and not to be mean, but it seems like it's concerning everyone, but that is okay. Because all the lies are really starting to concern me and my wife also. I am here not to harass anyone. Let's get that off the table right now. I am here due to the fact I am being harassed, bullied, and attacked over nothing but lies and lies I know nothing about until someone starts questioning me upon them. Want to talk about SA? It seems to me my stepsisters and Chris the List like trying to catch me with my pants down, even if they use bold-faced lies to do it. What does that say about Chris? In truth, makes me sick to think about it. Mary still condones and upholds the deviant behaviors of a man who not only SA'd my biological sister, but also SR her. My evil stepsister is a great self-manipulator. If she truly believes this unwarranted act of abuse was anything other than just that. Moreover, don't even get me started on the bad breath lie about my biological sister ever apologizing to you, Mary, for being a victim of R at the hands of your demented old man. My evil stepsister also failed to mention that my biological sister is only 1 year older than Jeannie, and her old man was around the same age as Mary and I, if not older. Yet Chris the List McDonough failed to express these concerns and invoke the Hippocratic Oath every true law enforcer would have addressed and not wavered in. The Hippocratic Oath refers to medical doctors, Donald, not Chris McDonough and other law enforcement officials. I think you need to look that up. Let's see where we are. This pledge must have simply been another sense of inconvenience or obstacle to hurdle before getting the power associated with the badge and gun, and ultimately illustrated Chris the List McDonough's true professional agenda: money, badge, protection for oneself, and way to bully innocent people. My little 5-year-old daughter has been kidnapped. And how many times has Chris the List McDonough utilized his platform to raise money in regards to her reward? The answer is not once, and yet he is too ready to promote and support any type of GoFundMe my evil stepsisters want to open. He has no problem aiding and abetting my evil stepsisters' drug abuse, alcohol abuse, and Mary's old man SA and full-blown R upon a minor. They were even talking about how my kids would benefit from living with my evil stepsister after hearing all of this. I don't know about all of you, but I have observed more than a couple of red flags here, and I think we are getting close to a bingo chip in regards to Chris the List McDonough and his lack of professional and personal ethics. These types of behavioral projections are even frowned upon by the worst criminals. I think he might also be getting RV fever because his mind is totally messed up. I also don't know if conversing with Chris the List McDonough is making Mary stupider or vice versa, but they are both starting to sound as if they are on the same level. All I do know is it isn't very educational for us. Anyway, the new trash talk is that I messed up by saying Jeannie destroyed my relationship while I was in another state. Truth is, she did. She kept calling and saying that she and my family really missed me. She had me believing things might have changed in that hellhole, but it didn't. What they missed was their whipping boy. They wanted me back in order to get all the negative attention. Off of the negative stuff they love doing and were doing, like lying, stealing, partying, etc. I was on probation and trying to get my life together. The only mistake I made was believing her lies and returning her back to that hellhole, thinking they really might have started missing and really caring about me. They didn't care because they didn't even care about oneself, and it took me years to understand that. How this got misconstrued into some retarded SA stuff, I do not know, and I do not care anymore. What I do care about is finding my kidnapped daughter and putting my family back together. So from here on out, please do not ask me anything about that step-family. I left that hellhole years ago and got my life together. My life may not seem like much, but it is a lot compared to the hellhole I lived in for way too long. Thank you for allowing me to step up and clear up another unwarranted lashing coming from that hellhole. I wish they would just leave me and my family alone. Where is love, kindness, caring? Because it was all I was ever seeking and unable to find until I married Candus and started a real family of my own. Now that same devil that destroyed my childhood family is back trying to destroy my real family again. Leave me alone. You twisted my words, but from now on, everything I say will be in writing where it cannot be twisted, but read by everyone for oneself to understand. Thank you again, and good night, Don Wells. So, yeah, there's a lot to unpack in that statement. First of all, I have a concern that Donald never talks about Summer's name. It's she, her, or daughter. Why can't you mention her name, Donald? And what is your purpose to make fun of Chris McDonough, stab your stepsisters in the back? Mary tried to be nice to you. She even truly cares about you, even after all the crappy things you have done to her. She seems like she really is concerned about you. And what do? You write statements like this. You claim that nobody's looking for your daughter, nobody cares. But what are you doing, Donald? Every day, you and someone from your family is putting out some antics for all of us to discuss. And you say that things have got turned from discussing Summer. No, this is still about Summer. Summer is missing. 3 months tomorrow. 3 months, Donald, and you continue to put this trash out. That's what you do every day, is to think up stuff like this to put out. You think making fun of Chris and Mary and Jeannie and your step family is helping the situation, because it's not. It's making you look horrible. You're saying Chris and Jeannie and Mary caught you with your pants down. Does that sound right, Donald? After what you're being accused of? And then you tell voices behind the wall that you lost your job. And then the next thing you know, you're telling Benny that you still have your job. Now, nobody wishes for you to lose your job because you need to make a living to support yourself and your family. But your antics need to stop. You're the one that's taking this case away from Summer. It's all about you, Donald. Always has been. You want all the attention. We're finding out about so-called CPS reports that we don't even know are real. How do we know that you didn't put them out there? Because you guys seem to like games. You seem to have wanted a $1 million idea to put a false confession on pay-per-view so you could make $1 million. So who's to say that you wouldn't come up with putting out false CPS reports and saying all this garbage about your boys that are supposed to have a gag order on? You guys are not showing maturity or being good parents doing this. You are showing how horrible you guys are acting. You guys are acting worse than school-aged children, and you're supposed to be adults. And yet, you throw everybody under the bus. You talked bad about Dave Radar, and I watched him last night on Duty Ron's channel, and he said that you guys exchanged words and you were finally able to have a meal together and you celebrated Dave Radar's birthday, and you seemed pretty happy in those pictures being with those guys. But what's interesting is that you told Cher from behind the wall how nervous you were all weekend when Texas EquiSearch Midwest region was out there looking. Now, we don't know where they're looking, and that is good. They should keep that quiet where they were. But they were in treacherous conditions, they did confirm. And they know where they looked, that Summer is not there. But what were you worried about all weekend, Donald? I think it's self-preservation and worrying about what they are going to find. Because you seemed very upset, according to Cher, about what you were saying, like when you were seeing them around. And I think, in my opinion, this is my opinion only, that you wanted to talk to them, both of you, to see what they know and to see where they were searching. That's what you wanted to know. You wanted to know what they know. And Dave Radar and Twyla, who also works for Texas EquiSearch Midwest region, said that authorities are really working hard behind the scenes. They have not given up on Summer. And in fact, the lead detective was out there with Texas EquiSearch Midwest region on Saturday searching, and they sent other law enforcement authorities there to check what's going on, and they were happy to have them out there searching. So what are you afraid of? Why are you playing these games? You guys think this is so funny that your daughter is missing and that you're playing games? What statement are you going to come out with today? You shared your pictures of yourself and Candus with Texas Midwest EquiSearch, okay? I've seen that. I've seen you having a meal with them and talking with them, and that's good if you had the best intentions. But I'm afraid you two do not have the best intentions. You don't care about these people searching, getting sick, being out where there's wild animals. And in the fact, the last time they were out searching, 2 of the girls were confronted by a bear. What are you doing, Donald and Candus? What do you do every day? Now you say that you can't even join the prayer vigil because that's not your church and those are not your people. Yet they're out there trying to remember Summer every Tuesday. And yet you kind of threw them under the bus too. They're not your people. Wow, Donald, really? People trying their best for your daughter, and this is how you treat them? You treat everybody like dirt. Everybody. And to make fun of Chris, I mean, what are you, in first grade? I mean, seriously? He's done more to help your daughter than you have in 3 months. So, Donald, you need to get your act together. And you need to stop playing these shenanigans. And I hope you really do have your job. Because if you have any intentions of getting your boys back, you're going to need that job. And you're going to need to be a grown-up, a grown man, a father, and a husband. Stop playing these stupid games. Because everybody on social media is getting angry at each other. And you know who's at the head of that? It's you. It's you, Donald and Candus. It's both of you. You're enjoying watching everybody fight over your daughter, when all everybody wants is for Summer Moon Utah Wells to be brought home and to be found safe. What do you want? That's the question. I hope you guys are all doing well. I know that hearing Donald's statements are hard to hear, and he has a poor attitude, I must say. But hopefully, as things keep progressing and we hear more and more, we're going to get closer to the truth, and we're going to find out what happened to Summer. We will get justice for you, Summer. Chase is on the case. We are all Chase on the case. And we are going to bring you home, baby. I will let you know as soon as I get any updates, what's going on. I would love for you to be a part of this community. So if you would like, please subscribe. And I will talk to you real soon. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.